Hello, everybody, and welcome to the top 5 new comics for September 21st and 22nd of 2021. I am, as always, Chris, and I have some really awesome books to talk about this week. We're going to start with Aquaman, The Becoming, number 1. This is written by Brandon Thomas with art by Diego Olortegui. I apologize, Diego. I butchered your name, and I feel bad about it. So, Aquaman is back. Kinda. Not really. But it is a story about Jackson Hyde taking over the mantle of Aquaman. Been a fan of Jackson Hyde for a while now. I like the character. This has been a long time coming. I don't think anybody's surprised by this who's been reading Aquaman for a while. And this is his breakout issue, his breakout performance, if you will. So I'm really looking forward to it. I want to see how Jackson differs in the role than Arthur did and what he brings on a solo adventure. I haven't seen a whole lot of solo stuff with Jackson. I'm sure there's something out there, but I can't think of it. But when he does show up in either the Aquaman title or Young Justice or Teen Titans or wherever he shows up, I always enjoy his presence in the book. So hopefully this one will be good too. Gonna admit, miss Arthur, love Arthur, but still really looking forward to this. After that, got Batman the Detective, number 5. This is written by Tom Taylor with art by Art-Sandra Hope. I haven't been reading Batman for a while. I caught up in some Tom Taylor, fell off on it, have not checked out Tynion's stuff. Just none of it's really hit with me. So I haven't read a whole ton of Batman recently outside of the animated Adventures book and whenever he shows up in like Justice League or something. But so this has been my Batman fill. And I mean, Tom Taylor, it's just phenomenal stuff. We got Batman over in Europe. We're bringing back, they brought back elements from Batman Incorporated, which was that's a lie because Scott Snyder's after him, but I really enjoyed Batman Incorporated. And just everything he's doing here. It's, Batman kind of being more of himself in this. Like, he's still got a team. He's still got people helping him out, but I just like the change of venue. I like the villain we have here and what they're doing, trying to go back and erase all the times that Batman has saved somebody is just an interesting dynamic. It's really good. And I mean, if Tom Taylor is writing it, you should probably be reading it. I think that goes without saying at this point. And after that, I've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin, number 4. This is written by Tom Waltz, Kevin Eastman, and Peter Laird, with art by Ben Bishop and Kevin Eastman. It's unfortunate that this book has been stretched the way it has, and by that I mean it's been late, delayed, all kinds of things. It feels like forever since I got the last issue. But every time it comes out, I'm so excited. Every time a new issue comes out, I can't believe that Laird and Eastman are back together. Every time a new issue comes out, I'm just ready to see where this adventure is taking us. And this is the second to last issue, the penultimate issue, if you will. And it looks like we're going to be going on some vengeance quests in here, and I don't want to spoil anything. I mean, it's a quest for vengeance. It's Peter, Laird and Eastman doing Dark Knight Returns, but with turtles. It's all of their influences from years of comics, the Frank Miller influence, everything right there, coming together, and I just I'm in love with it. It's been amazing. If you've ever, any point in your life, been a Turtles fan, especially with those Mirage Turtles, and you love that, what it was in the beginning, which admittedly I came into later in life, this is a book you need to be checking out. After that, we've got Black Hammer Visions number 8. This is written by Scott Snyder with art by David Rubin. So, let's talk Black Hammer Visions. I love Black Hammer. Black Hammer everything. Give me Black Hammer here. Give me Black Hammer there. Give me Black Hammer everywhere. Black Hammer Visions has not been a series I've been particularly enjoying. And I think Black Hammer is so Jeff Lemire to its core that when other people jump in, something is missing. I've recommended a few of these issues throughout, and every time I come up disappointed. This is my last straw. This is the last time I'll recommend. If this doesn't meet my expectations, I will not recommend another Black Hammer Visions. But Scott Snyder is one of my favorite writers in the industry. When I discovered him during New 52, and I went back and read American Vampire, and I went back and read Black Mirror, and have read everything ever since that he's done. I've just loved what he does. So, if anybody can pull this off, it's him. And in this issue, we're going a little bit outside of the Black Hammerverse that we know. This character has popped up, if I remember correctly. But we're going back to the Wild West with a gunslinger, the cowboy known as the Horseless Rider. It just sounds like fun. Sounds like a good time. We don't get enough Western stuff nowadays, and there's reasons for that, but I'm down for a good Western comic. I'm down to check it out. Yeah. Scott Snyder, Black Hammer. Fingers crossed, I think this will be really good. And we're going to end with Radiant Black, number 8. Written by Kyle Higgens and art by Art-Marcelo Costa. It is the first video of mine you've watched on this top 5 collection. You don't know that I've recommended every single issue of the series because every single issue of the series has been really good. I don't know what else to say. It does, as much as I want to recommend this book over and over again, and I think people should be reading it because it's really good, it gets tough on the 8th time to come up with something new to talk about it. It's just, if you like superheroes, if you like Power Rangers, if you like interdimensional threats and all the cool stuff we love as comic fans, this is the book for you. I just, it's well written. It's got a unique look to it, a unique feel to it. About halfway through the series, so as it is now at issue 8, we get a big plot twist. At the end of the day, I just think I said this every time, it fills an invincible size hole in my heart. And that's why I think everybody should be reading Radiant Black. So that is everything, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Remind you all that the podcast Forge Comic News we do every week, sometimes twice a week. This week we talked to Travis Gibb, my buddy over at Orange Cone Productions. Got a new book on Kickstarter. He's got a lot of cool stuff going on. And we talk about that a little bit. We catch up. We talk about books that we're enjoying. We talk about a whole bunch of cool stuff. And I also brought in this week the guys over at Defective Comics. They just signed a deal with Second Sight Publishing, and they got some cool books coming out too. So 2 interviews this week. We got a really good one next week too. Check out that podcast. I really enjoy it. If you just want to see the interviews, those are also right here on YouTube. And yeah. So everybody, thank you so much. I will be here with another top 5 next week.